Hi everybody, today I'm making calendula soap. I'll tell you, I really love the calendula flower. Not only is it easy to grow in your own garden, it is a pest deterrent for many of your vegetables in your garden. You can eat it if you like to eat flowers or have them as nice properties for your meals, and you can dry it and make it into an oil for things like this. So I've used 200 grams of coconut oil, 120 grams of shea butter, 80 grams of cocoa butter, and 1 tablespoon of dried calendula petals in my oil mixture. And I also included 360 grams of olive oil and 40 grams of castor oil. And my lye solution is 109 grams of lye and 218 grams of distilled water. The recipe says to put the calendula powders in with the water, but I just put it in with the oil. I don't think it makes a big difference. So after I melted everything, I mixed the lye solution and I came to a very light trace. I made sure I didn't get too thick because the last time my soap was really thick and very hard to put into the mold. So I'm going a couple more times, and you can kind of just eyeball it, but you want it to look like a thick, almost not quite pudding consistency, because then that means it's way too thick. And here I am adding my essential oil. The recipe calls for Mei Chang, I think I'm saying that right, essential oil. I didn't have that and I've never heard of it, so I added orange and lemon. I didn't quite have enough as the recipe called for, but I just put in what I had. It smells really great. So I'm pouring into my mold. And I then realized I did not blend it quite enough to trace, so I ended up doing dishes while I was waiting for it to get a little more firm where I could work with it and put maybe somewhat of a design on top. It took about 5 minutes to get to that, which is not a big deal. I'd rather it be too thin than too thick because it's a lot easier to put into the mold. And you see right there, I had no way to get that to do anything, so I just let it wait and I did dishes. Now we're back to getting it to do a little bit of something. And the cool thing is, if you don't like how you made that and you have enough time, it's not too thick, you can go back and redo it. So it's really no big deal. You can make it look however you want. You can even keep it flat. I just wanted to try to get a little artistic in that. So I was getting a little frustrated with some of those pieces because they weren't really going the way I wanted to. But in the end, I kind of gave up and I sprinkled a lot more calendula flowers to make it look really pretty and let it sit overnight. And I got my calendula flowers from Star West Botanicals off of Facebook, or not Facebook, excuse me, off of Amazon. And they have many things to choose from. And here I am putting on the calendula flowers. Come back tomorrow for the cut.